Hello guys, welcome to a new video on Tower of God New World. And in this video I just wanted to tell you guys about a new channel that I created in my Discord server, and that is Adventure for Clears that you're seeing now on screen. But before talking about that, I just wanted to mention two more things related directly to the game. So the first one is that now we have the double rewards from the Agency Service Center, and this is really important. I would recommend like all of you guys do this. If you're free to play, I know this could feel like a waste of Suspendium. It could be. So if you're free to play, maybe think a bit more about it. But if you like are spending something on the game or you're really far into it, do it because it's really, really important. If you're at level 8 in the Agency Service Center, and I would say level 8 because at least you don't get the, I think, C plus rewards anymore that you get at level 7. If you are at level 8 and you have 3 or more requests that don't give you Shinsu, like in this case I have one that give me loot, it's fine. If you have 3 or more that don't give you Shinsu, reroll those. So you want to individually start the Shinsu ones, so you click there on progress, you autofill the team, you start it, and you do that for all the Shinsu ones. And if you have 3 or more that are not Shinsu, you just hit this button here and you refresh it. It costs 300 Suspendium, but it will just basically regenerate everything that's not in progress already. So beware, you have to put the Shinsu ones in progress first. And the resets are individual, like are only for this tab, they are not going to affect the other one. So there are two different tabs. And you want to do the same thing for both. So you start the Shinsu ones, and then you roll the ones that are not. I'm recommending from three and more that are off Shinsu, I would reroll. For only two, like in my case here, I didn't bother. I did one reroll because I had more before. Then I got to 4. I'm like, okay, I'm happy with it. If you really want to, and you have a lot of Suspendium that you're not going to need, you have a lot of units already maxed, then by any means do it. It's fine. But I think I still have other uses for my Suspendium, so I'm only rerolling if I have 3 or more that are off. But that could be pretty much up to you guys. Okay, that was the first thing. The second one, and that's also something that some of you pointed out in the comments down below, and I also read in the forums, but I didn't pay a lot of attention to it because I was like, okay, I don't really care. But now I just realized it actually makes a lot of sense for all of you guys that are maybe earlier into the game and you need a lot of proficiency books. And that is in the secret floor, here in the secret floor, if you auto clear, you're not going to get the books. I'm pretty sure all of you guys noticed. That's okay. But if you do the manual clears every single time, you're going to get the 10 proficiency books, which is not nothing, guys. And that's especially useful now that we're still in the collab and people want to get Suspendium. Because if you remember from my how to get quick Suspendium video, I mentioned just level up the proficiency of all the units to level 8, and this can help you do just that. Okay, it is really, really good. It's not going to be groundbreaking or whatever, but if you have a lot of keys saved up, that's actually quite good. So let's just try a clear to see what we can do here. I think the teams are already fine. Let me check if I also gave the ignition weapon to the right units. I think so, or I hope so. Okay, sounds good. So I just I just gave them the ignition weapons because I reached floor 42, and this is my first clear with the power level of that floor. So I'm not sure how it will go. We should be fine even at restraint 50, but who knows, right? So let's just try it out just to show you guys that if you do it manually, you will get the 10 proficiency books. So it's really important for all of you that are in need of Suspendium. either for the refreshes I mentioned before, but also for the collab banner. That's really, really important. Okay, guys, this man is way tankier than I expect him to be. Let's see if this works better. Okay, good, good. Oof, okay. Floor 42 is rough. Let's see if this one goes better. Please, Iwa, do your job. Okay, seems good. Perfect. All right. So we see that we got the 10 proficiency books. And if you want to, you can go free challenge every single one. It will take some time, unfortunately, but at least you're going to get the books. Obviously, if you're already cleared with all the rewards, you don't need the 50 restraint points. You can just lower it to 0, basically, and you'll be fine because you only need to clear with 8 to unlock the auto clear. But then if you want to go manual, feel free to do so, I would say. So now that I'm already in this menu, I'm just going to auto clear the, ooh, okay, okay. Ah, then that's bad. This one has Pearson rate. I will just lock it for now and think about it later. And I will also buy a couple of keys since I'm already here. Okay, I usually always do that. I buy 2 keys, which then is like 75 suspendium each. It's not a bad deal, so I'm like, okay, sure, let's do it. Okay, now that I said those 2 things, let's go back to the main topic, and that is you're going to see now visible a new channel in my server, and that is Adventure Floor Clears. In here, there are a lot of threads, 1 thread for every single floor. Well, not really. I started creating them from floor 21, and I stopped at 45 for now. If we need more, I will create more as we go. But I decided to start from floor 21 because below it is pretty much EWA, like yellow and purple teams. There is really not much variation. Where it really changes is when you start using 3 teams, so floor 21, I would say. We could talk about it, and if you think it's useful, we could even put floor 16 to 20. It's fine, but I just decided, like, I was just, okay, I think from floor 21 makes more sense. But you tell me, guys, if you think it's useful, I can just create them. It's no effort at all. So you will not have the possibility to send messages in here. You will only be able to send messages inside the threads. Okay. And how this is like laid out or planned is that basically inside the threads, we're going to publish the clears in that specific floor. Like you are going to show the people, the compositions, and the teams you use to clear that particular stage. I'd say let's not publish the individual stages. So like 1 to 3, then 5 to 7, etc. Let's only publish 4, 8, 12, 16, etc. The multi-stage, the multified, or how they call it, multi-deck, I think. Yeah, the multi-deck battles. Let's only publish those because they make more sense. There are not many people stuck in the single team battles, I would say. So but if you think it could be important, guys, feel free to publish the single ones as well. It's fine, but I would say the most important ones are the multi-deck battles. So that being said, how it works and what you need to publish. In here, you only need to publish, as I said, when you win the fight. Don't publish like any questions about is my team comp good? What should I use there instead, etc. For that, as I wrote here, there is the battle tips channel that a lot of you guys are already using here. So feel free to do so. Just keep asking for compositions or suggestions in here, sure, but don't do that in the adventure flow clears. This is only to show the actual comps so that people can go there, won't like have too much confusion and can find what they need and some like inspiration from your compositions basically. I already published it to the advisor role, and you will see Monkey D is publishing some clears as well. And I will show you just that. So let's take floor 21, for example, because I also posted it pretty much all of them. I think I crashed a couple of times, so I couldn't. Yeah, like this one, for example. I crashed and I couldn't publish it and stuff like that. But basically here, whenever you clear a multi-deck stage, you can publish your clears. And at the top of every thread, there is a like short description, just saying that this is a thread for floor 41. Well, okay, whatever. It was pretty obvious. And then just saying that the more screenshots we have, the more helpful it is. Whatever, obvious again. But the other thing here is important. You want to write together with your screenshots F, that stands for floor, okay? XX is the current floor, so in this case 41, dash stage number. And that's important because if people are stuck at like floor 40 stage, I don't know, I hope I posted it, like stage 60, I can search for it and I can see all the people that posted the clear. Okay, and here, unfortunately, again, I crashed, damn it. Whatever. And you can see people posting the clears. You can just jump to it and you're good, okay? That's the main reason why we want to follow this naming convention. You want to put F, number of the floor, dash, number of the stage. That's pretty much it. Then regarding the like screenshots you want to post, I would say you don't need to do like me here that I posted victory, who cares? Then this screenshot alone could be enough, which is the match details that will show you the 4 compositions. This alone could be enough, but the issue with this is that we don't know the link levels here. We only know the exclusive equipment, we only know the like dupes, obviously. We know the position, but we don't know the link levels and which units were positioned in which link. So I would say it's really important, like if you are doing this screenshot like Monkey was here, it will also be important to post at least one of them in this format so that we know the link levels that the person is using or that the person has while clearing the stage, okay? So that you can find the clears that are pretty much at your level, okay? That's the reason. But what's really good is that if you don't take the screenshots of these fights at the time of clearing, if we go to adventure and we go over my record here, we can see previous clears. And in here, there is already, like let's look at floor 41, there is already the link level below every single unit. So that's already enough. If we take this screenshot alone, that's enough for like most use cases, I would say. So I would recommend you guys do this so that you don't have to waste time just after every clear, just taking the screenshots like I did. You can just take this one alone and that's enough because people will know the link levels, will know the position of the units, will know the amount of investment. So it should be pretty much enough to give people a good idea of what they were used for. Obviously, if we had the details of every single tab, that we don't, unfortunately, we can only see team 1. But this could also be useful to know the contribution of every single unit. That's why I still did it for all the fights that I could, so that you know, okay, but I don't have that unit. But if you see that that unit, like this Kunran, did nothing here, there is no need to have him. You could replace him with whoever you want and you would have the same result. So that's also the plus of having this kind of information or more detailed information. So yeah, that was pretty much like what you need to share, guys. I will also start sharing this kind of information as well. Like I will hit my record and start populating the lower floors. Let's just do one together for example. Let's take floor 30, stage 60. I will take a screenshot of this and just go in the floor 30 thread, F30-60, this one, and that's it. Okay, guys, it's pretty simple, easy to do, quick, and a lot of people will benefit from it. The more people share it, the more ideas we can see, the more like people can find something that's close to their situation. Because if I'm going to post a lot of clears with my Rachel Rainbow 5, the green one, obviously, guys, not the purple one, not many people have her, so it's really, people could say, then what am I supposed to use instead of her? And then that's where other screenshots come into play. You will see what other people did, and you can take inspiration in them. And as you see here in floor 41, Monkey D passed me in these stages, and I also tagged him saying, I copied your team too, it worked well. And then in floor 41, stage 20, I copied his team 3, and I just swapped one position, and it worked. So yeah, that's basically the whole reason. Like you can take inspiration from other people and climb faster. That's the idea. And let me also, because it might not be clear, because I said in this screenshot there is already position, but people might see uh, those five portraits and say, okay, but where are they? And it's really simple, guys. But in case you don't know, I will just tell you now. So the first three are left to right, the front line. So Kurdan is in the front line, left position. Escanor, central position in the front line. Urek, right position in the front line. Then you start with the back line. Blanc is left position in the back line, and Meliodas is right position in the back line. If we go here, we see that that's exactly it, okay? Kurdan, Escanor, Urek, Blanc, Meliodas. That's it, okay? So that's all the information you need, guys. And I will also add one additional thing, is that I think it's a cool idea if we also add a leaderboard, which means when you post a clear here, every 1 or 2 days, it will depend on how much time I can find to do it. I will just look over the different floors, see if there is any post. I will just take the ones that are higher for your account and then put you in a leaderboard so that we know our community, how they're positioned with respect to each other. You can find people that are like close in floor than you. You can exchange ideas with them, and it's also a little nice friendly competition, like me, Monkey D, and Caesar were doing. We were just trying to surpass each other over and over again. So that's another like funny thing to do. And yeah, if there is anyone that's following me that's higher than floor 45, let me know. I will create also the additional floors, and that's it. But okay. For now, that's pretty much the whole idea. Let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. And yeah, I hope it's a nice addition to the server and can help you guys also progress a bit faster. If you like the video, please drop a like and subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.